Wow, what an
Hi,
intensity, right? Hello, Peter. Welcome back. It
Yeah,
really looks
that's
like we're
great.
right
No,
away from a BIM guy. Yeah.
yeah,
Actually,
no, I really appreciate the entrance. You know, I think the music and everything, it's really just energetic. So, hey, Enrique, how are you doing in the season 3? Do you imagine this?
I never imagined this. I never imagined this. We were talking before on the background. Oh, you remember the first episode we did? Oh my God, we don't even want to remember. And look at
I
us now.
don't want to remember the first episode on the season 1. No, I don't want to remember this one. Welcome. Hello. How is it going? Everything okay?
Everything fantastic. Yeah, you can see we have a very nice atmosphere around. New graphics, new video. I hope people like it. We make a very good work to come back fresh, started. So we're ready for it.
So yeah, maybe for the people who do not really just who join us for the first time. So thank you very much again for joining. Thanks for coming. Whatever, if you wish to chat it, wherever you're coming from, just please put on the chat. We see also that the people reviewing it later on, so you know that's also will be offline on the YouTube and on the LinkedIn. So just you can just grab it later on to see it. This is the season 3. Can you guys imagine? We did the season 1, which Enrique tried to educate me about the BIM. I think he did pretty successfully because on the season 2, I will start searching for the money, where I can get the money out of the BIM in whole of the construction business. And unfortunately, I haven't found them. So that was one of the defects of the season 2.
I was about to tell you because you owe the audience an answer for that.
And right now we're getting to the season 3, guys. That will be most interesting, I think, because, you know, I am frustrated I haven't found the money and I stopped believing in BIM. So just, you know, this, I think the normal phase, you know, I really was excited about it. Season 1, season 2, we got on the plateau, and right now I'm going really down. I don't believe it, I think, anymore in BIM. So let's try just to go into the season 3.
Call to action for this season 3. Come on, guys, help me to bring Piotr back to as a BIM believer, okay?
So what do you have prepared for today? Tell me.
So we have more interviews coming. We're gonna keep more or less on the same structure as we were doing on the last season, and we're gonna kick off this new season with an interview, which is a special one because we're having 2 guests here. Let me show on the screen the presentation as we will do. María, Albarreal, and Javier García. They're both coming from the ERRE arquitectura and studio Spanish architecture in Valencia, Spain, and we share with them around an hour. You guys can see later on YouTube in full, where we discuss about how is the BIM journey inside the architectural studio. So we're going to see it from the perspective, the customer perspective and the user perspective, and how BIM bring them more value to them, to the projects, and to their clients, because we're going to focus the talk about the relationship between BIM and their clients, how it gets improved, because they do say it gets improved.
Okay, so it's really confirmed my hypothesis that's not really that anything real. It's just only the communication and blah blah. Well, let's try to see it. Maybe we still don't know when we will finish the season 3. I think before vacation of this year, but I hope I will be able to convert it back into BIM. So let's try.
Fantastic. So let's jump on the first clip. Okay, we're going to hear Maria and Javier talking about what are the type of jobs they do and what is the volume doing in BIM, not to see if it really makes an impact on the architectural studio nowadays.
Let's go.
Perfecto.
Pero aunque nuestro objetivo es que llegar a un 100% en BIM, ¿no? Es decir, que al final cualquier proyecto que arranquemos desde aquí se pueda desarrollar desde la metodología, es cierto que desarrollamos cosas muy diferentes, desarrollamos desde producto a edificación a urbanización, y que no todos, a lo mejor, dependiendo del equipo o del momento o de los tiempos que va a llevar a cabo, se van a desarrollar la metodología. Pero el objetivo sí que es ese. Y respondiendo concretamente a tu pregunta, pues evidentemente los proyectos de oficinas y deportivos sí que estamos mucho más trabajando casi al 100%, o podemos decir al 100% en BIM, y los proyectos residenciales y singulares sí que van poco a poco arrimándose, ¿no?
Sí, yo creo que aquí se unen 2 cosas. Se une la curiosidad de parte del equipo de ERRE por utilizar la metodología, y por otro lado, pues el cliente. O sea, eso también es fundamental. Y por eso también comentábamos esta relación cliente-estudio de arquitectura, porque el cliente tiene una parte muy importante. Si el cliente ve los beneficios que le puede aportar la metodología, si ve todo lo que luego le puede facilitar una vez el proyecto ya ha pasado a otra fase, pues todas esas cosas, si el cliente lo ve claro, apuesta, y eso a nosotros también nos hace, pues, ese empujón que estábamos intentando, ese salto al BIM, pues, oye, nos ayuda.
Claro.
No, que al final todo esto se resume en poder ofrecerle a nuestros clientes un mejor servicio.
Good bottom line, I would say, from Javier to finish. No, I mean, all this I told you, okay, we're talking about that, but at the end, we want to offer a better service to our clients. Simple as that. Simple as that. And if not, this is not working for us, right?
So no, but I hear what you're saying, but it sounds for me again as some of the marketing promise. It's just it's very hard for me when I listen to this, when I and again as the person who managed the companies in the past, saying what the value I see it. The communication, I hear it. Marketing, I hear it. So this is the sales point, but I don't see really the value coming out of it. But again, I think maybe that's it. I'm just, if the people are building the businesses out of it, I think it makes sense. But let's try just to get a little bit more in details. I know the season 3 will be really difficult for you, so sorry.
Maybe I'm gonna end up with all my white hair, no? By the end of the season of stress.
No stress. It's just help me to understand this. That's my really goal.
Okay, to help you understand, we're gonna take like a flashback, because we asked the whole studio, María and Javier, on the arquitectura, saying, okay, guys, so what is your journey through BIM? Like, do you remember García said that their goal is to arrive to 100% working on BIM? So how was it in the starting? And they give us a quick overview of how was the journey going on from self-learning, outsourcing, and then until today from doing the job by themselves fully. So let's take a look on this small summary and we comment afterwards.
Okay.
2015, cuando empieza a escuchar, empieza a interesarse y empieza a curiosear realmente, ¿no? Podemos decir que es el momento en que empieza a curiosear, parte del equipo empieza a formarse, ¿vale? Más individualmente, y empiezan a ciertos proyectos como estos que mostramos aquí, que realmente no se concluyen en metodología BIM, pero sí se tantean. Son
sí,
como
unos pinitos, como se decimos.
Sí, se modelan en paralelo, ¿no? Y se va ensayando realmente con ellos. Y aquí, bueno, estamos viendo tanto deportivo como residencial. Entonces, como puede ocurrir, o imaginamos que ocurre en otras empresas, realmente ERRE va pasando por distintas fases de implantación. Evidentemente, al inicio es externa las primeras implantaciones que se realizan, porque digamos que no, el equipo sí que hay personal que empieza a formarse, pero no hay equipo especializado dentro, ¿no? Entonces, digamos que los primeros años hay una implantación externa, luego hay una segunda fase, que es un poco la que estábamos viendo ahora, en la que sí empieza a haber ya una implantación interna en un primer grado, ¿no? Y empieza el equipo a estar preparado, ya empieza a haber personal preparado para ello. Y esto, digamos que nos sitúa en una posición cuando llegamos a esta segunda fase de 2018-2020 que planteamos, con parte del equipo ya preparado. Y entonces esto nos permite que de pronto empiecen a llegarnos ciertos proyectos que se van a desarrollar en metodología BIM y que además que por su volumen casi que no es una cuestión, sino que es que era obvio que se tenían que desarrollar en metodología BIM. Entonces, en pocos años, ¿no? De 2015 al 17 o 17-18, pasamos de desarrollar 100% los proyectos en CAD o en 2D a decir, no, es que estos proyectos hay que desarrollarlos en BIM. Unos que estamos presentando aquí, unos vienen ya en BIM, digamos, con requerimiento del cliente, pero otros no. Otros no vienen al 100%, pero como comentaba al principio, ERRE tenía ese gusanillo y decide apostar y empezar a desarrollarlos en la metodología.
So I think the one thing which I catch it really, this is what we are also offering. And again, they went through the same process. We have one of the part of our services has been modelers. I think this is what she was talking about. So the people with the experience, who we can just give it to your companies. And again, the different contract types we have it, but very simple. We can give you the experienced people who will be able to model structures and be able to model the product. So I think if you like to get back to us, just come over. That's what I understood really when I listen to the guys right now. It's a common problem from the companies. They don't know where to start. So we are here to help you. So if you like, jump in and contact me or contact Enrique or anybody from Tilco Advisors to get you really on the speed on this project. So that was the commercial part, okay?
The commercial breakdown. No, but seriously, it's they need this trampoline or rocket to start, right? Like you before you don't just learn everything by yourself. And they say before we start to play, you know, with this by ourselves, we learn by ourselves. And then we say, okay, we need help from people who tell us how to really do it. They call external help. They came there, they teach them, they educate them, they show them how to do things, and now they can run the project by themselves and in a big volume, as you said at the end. So is this really internal, external factor that needs to come in just to pop your BIM maturity or your skills and be able to run by yourself, right? They teach you how to walk before you can run a marathon, no? Something like that. So important part that they said the 3 stages, you get curiosity, you want to learn, you tell people to teach you about it externally, and then you implement it inside your company with all you learn from. So
right, and you minimize the risk really of the failure, right? So that's also the part of the risk control what you can apply, and this is what we do also in Tilka Advisors. We do not do everything ourselves. We have also the external people who are the experts, but when they're becoming important, we're getting inside. So that's exactly the same what we're doing for our clients on the BIM side.
Yeah. So let's jump into the third clip, and this is linking with the last stage, as Maria says. So after the external aid, you say, okay, we can run things by ourselves, but we still need continuous formation. This is something that we defend during the season 2. You never stop learning BIM, no? So if new things coming, new ways to do things, new currents of thoughts, and so on. So they run formations weekly inside the company, to share those challenges and so on. So let's see how they see those formations sessions, and then we cover after.
Okay.
Dentro de ERRE nos tomamos muy en serio pues, la formación del equipo. Y claro, teniendo a personas tan cracks del mundo BIM, pues vamos a aprovecharlo y vamos a pues, hacer pequeñas sesiones de formación que primero aprendemos todos y luego también pues todos mejoramos y ella o María o los compañeros que lo hagan pues también tienen esa parte didáctica que también nos viene muy bien, ¿no? Pues ahora, como estamos haciendo ahora, hablar en público, defender nuestra idea, transmitir conocimiento. O sea que aquí, bueno, esto es un win-win y la verdad que estamos encantados con las formaciones. Cada vez ya las salas se llenan y no cabemos porque somos muchos. Entonces,
al final veo que teníamos 2 caminos o que hay un camino muy claro cuando empiezas a retomar una implantación en un despacho y es esa acción que llamo yo de crear un libro, ¿no? De, venga, vamos a hacer un manual, vamos a reescribir o a recopilar todos esos protocolos para que a todo el mundo les quede muy claro. Vale, eso era una forma posible, una vía posible de atajarlo, pero decido, analizando un poco la situación, que había que centrarse más en las personas y había que centrarse en los equipos, porque cada vez había más proyectos que se están desarrollando en BIM, cada vez había más requisitos, y la gente, pues todavía, como sabemos, hay mucha gente muy formada, pero hay otras personas que hay que rescatar, ¿no? Y que llevan mucho tiempo trabajando en la arquitectura y que también se merecen esa oportunidad de reciclarse y de aprender. Entonces, al final, el soporte diario era una de las acciones más necesarias ahora, por eso ponía ese punto intermedio de plan de acción actual, que como ha contado Javi, se resume en formación, pero se resume en formación porque al final lo que hacemos es eso, ¿no? Rescatamos periódicamente, cada semana, cada 2 semanas, esas dudas o esos procesos que no están claros, o esos flujos de trabajo que no se están haciendo correctamente, o esas buenas prácticas que vendría bien que todo el mundo conociera porque detectas que la gente no se trabaja o que parte del equipo a lo mejor no es tan productivo como otro porque no conoce ciertos trucos, ¿no?
Claro.
Entonces, pues cogemos esa forma de actuar este año, esa forma de implantar o de mejorar la implantación BIM, centrándonos en las personas, centrándonos en pequeñas carencias y de una forma muy directa y muy cercana. Vale, pues esta semana vemos tal. Vamos a mejorar desde...
So this time
I was getting some hope. I was getting some hope for the first 2 parts, and this one is really, again, we going in the soft part, learning and just teaching, etc. Come on, this is not the BIM on the construction side. This is not people who wear the helmet and building stuff, okay?
There are parallel ways, Piotr. We need to keep going with this formation, continuous formation. We cannot, it's not that you study from a driving license, you get the license, and you don't need to learn how to drive anymore. You need to keep with the formation itself. She says something that I will completely highlight. The serialization, we need to focus on people. And this is very important because this is something we remember we discussed with Natalia last season, one of the last interview, or not the last, that we need to focus on people because your BIM implementation plan, your strategy is going to be depending on whom is addressed, because some people have different needs. And this is a formation we also go and run to our clients, right? You've been with me to some of them. We need to go and talk to them what is important, what is your benefit. I will say some things to catch their attention, but it won't be the same that you will say to others or to the same people, right? Because we need to focus on them.
No question about it. I think it's only just focusing on our people, internal, etc. We're losing the focus on the clients and what they need, right? But I hear you. We need to develop. I think we will need to plan this cafe, the BIM Cafe, this season for like 1 hour each time, because we will not be able to finish it in 30 minutes. It's for me, it's a little bit too soft. It's still not the frames are not defined well across the world or just across the countries, etc. So it's more like a softy stuff part.
Well, let's go to what you said. Let's go to jump into a relationship with the client, because this is something that Javier and María also wanted to do. And so let's see, let's watch what they say on this clip, and then we comment after. What is the relationship between BIM and the clients?
Es decir, con esta imagen lo que queríamos transmitir es como un valor añadido que nos aporta BIM, uno de ellos que sabemos que para unos puede ser el más importante o no, pero es uno de ellos, es el vender el proyecto o el ir enseñándolo, ¿no? Es decir, el poder, antes de ejecutar la obra, ir viéndolo, ¿no? Evidentemente sabemos que los beneficios del BIM, pues ese control de obra, esa previsión de conflictos, ¿no? Esa gestión más sostenible tanto de la cantidad de materiales como de los tiempos en obra, ¿no? Porque prevemos lo que vamos a hacer, o esa posible gestión sostenible del activo en la fase de mantenimiento. Yo creo que, bueno, podríamos desarrollar, pero creo que un poco los beneficios generales los sabemos, control de costes, imprevistos, ¿no? Diferencias. Pero sí que es verdad que queríamos destacar que una de las cosas que nosotros le sacamos mucho partido es decir, vale, evidentemente siempre nosotros tenemos un departamento de visualización gráfica y le damos mucho valor a la imagen final, pero que también hemos encontrado ahí como un punto muy fácil y muy rápido de diariamente, conforme vamos diseñando, conforme vamos desarrollando el proyecto, poder mostrar ese resultado final o en proceso o opciones de diseño de lo que estamos haciendo, ¿no? Y poder, digamos, con una mayor frecuencia y una mayor agilidad, compartirlo con el cliente, ¿no? Compartirlo con un collage, como hemos visto ahí, con la obra, o compartirlo con un ejecutable 3D, ¿no? Que podemos ya obtener fácilmente con software como Enscape, ¿no? Y mira, navega por el proyecto que ya lo tienes. O, evidentemente, son cosas que también nos planteamos, ¿no? Decir, oye, ya lo sabemos todo, ¿no? Nos podemos poner unas gafas y nuestro cliente ya puede entrar de una forma inmersiva, ¿no? Al proyecto. Bueno, queríamos...
Que también lo hemos hecho.
Que también lo hemos hecho.
Claro. VR glasses.
To attack on this one, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, it's just not too many places to attack, so we will just. No, I agree. You know, so talking it's just for sure.
Okay, one of 4 clips topics if Peter agree is okay. 25%. From the perspective as a business architectural studio, it makes completely sense. You just want to show what you have in your head to your clients, so there is less feedback bouncing, less comments and things to get out of. No? So the visual part of BIM is the most important there. So we say, okay, it really improves our relationship with our clients because they don't need to describe what they want. They can just show us, or we can just show them what we want to give, and they can make the comments myself.
No, I hear what you're saying, but this is only for the people who are not sitting in the construction industry. So just for the people who are not, because if you're the architect, if you're an engineer, you go to the site and you see it. You know, I'm just coming out of the IT and I know how the computer looks inside with my digital twin while I'm building inside. Even I don't see it, right? I know how the code works. I visualize it. So that's a different topic, but very good.
It's not a different topic. If you want to talk about this gap between the office and the site, we can talk about it. We discuss with many other customers, but let's see. 12
hours. 12 hours BIM Cafe, I think that will be.
Let's see the opinion from Javier and María about this, okay? This gap between the office and the site.
Let's go.
Pendientes, ¿no? Que hemos hecho un esfuerzo muy grande, o se está haciendo para que despachos, ingenierías, consultorías y constructoras, pero digamos en el equipo técnico esté trabajando en mí, pero también tenemos esa deuda pendiente o esa tarea pendiente de que el último persona que está en la obra ejecutando también entienda nuestro lenguaje, ¿no?
Tiene que ser, sí.
Depende de la obra que estamos realizando, ves mayor capacidad de entendimiento o no desde la obra de esas herramientas. Al final es verdad, como veíamos, sabemos que casi siempre en obra se sigue recurriendo a planos, pero bueno, tenemos la ventaja de que esos planos vienen de un modelo y se los podemos utilizar cada vez que hace falta, pero es verdad que todavía se acude mucho a plano y no tanto a modelo, pero sí que tenemos ya experiencia de que, o al menos los jefes de obra, sobre todo en la parte de instalaciones sí que hemos tenido un punto más favorable o digamos más positivo, porque sí que hemos visto que en la parte de instalaciones, debido a todos esos conflictos, los grandes conductos, tuberías, al final es muy inmediato, sí que ves a los jefes de obra acercarse al Navis, ¿no? Abrir el Navis, incluso exigírtelo, que en una semana no se lo has actualizado, te lo advierten porque es que lo necesitan, ¿no?
¡Guau, qué bueno!
Ahí sí que lo ves, porque es que mucho más que a lo mejor en la obra civil, que también, pero en la obra civil al final, bueno, pues se entiende, ¿no? Ellos tiran sus líneas y saben por dónde van los tabiques, pero claro, el conducto, cómo se está curvando, cómo se está girando en un punto, pues ahí sí que lo hemos visto, digamos, un punto más, ¿no? Es verdad, en la coordinación de obra de instalación.
So, good positive feedback here, no? Did you hear what she said? No,
Do you remember our discussion about the clean guy? Okay, so yeah, no, I hear it.
But the facility manager, no, he will be the clean guy. He's not messing around doing cement, but he will
the only one. Okay, so again, this is. Yes, but it still, I think it's not very practical for some of the domains. I think for the maintenance, you're right. I think for the maintenance part and just the part of this life cycle of the construction, I think it will be much easier. But from the design architecture project itself, raising up, that's more difficult. So I see a bigger disconnect, and we cover it already. And just guys, look at the season 2. I don't remember. I think it was the episode 8 or 9 when we were laughing about the clean guy going on the construction site. It was,
at least we can see that on site there is some people who are building this bridge between the office and the working site. Okay, so we're getting closer there.
yeah, we're getting closer.
Good. First clip of the episode. This is something also we already discussed, but not because of repeating it. It's gonna be not true. Like it's still true. The management support on this. Okay, this initiative come from Javier and Maria, or it come from their bosses, or from someone else in other legs? No, it needs to come from the top level, from the founders. Okay. Let's see what is the view on that, because I completely attack them. Would you be able to do this?
Yeah, let's hear this.
De los directores de ERRE, los 3 socios que forman ERRE, ellos han dado ese soporte, esa convicción, vino de ellos, lo han visto y han dicho, oye, venga, pues vamos a apostar, ¿no? Así que, bueno, momento para promoción o despido, a ver.
No, pues mira, pues eso es muy, muy rápido. Digo,
sí.
Su compromiso con el BIM es 100%. Porque si ellos no confían en la herramienta, por mucho que nosotros digamos, pues lo vamos a tener complicado. O sea,
y al final la creación de roles, ¿no? Es decir, que haya un perfil como el mío o como otros coordinadores, no surgen espontáneamente, ¿no? Sino que son ellos que se comprometen a que ya lo analizan, ¿no? Evidentemente lo analizan con toda la trayectoria que vamos viendo de proyectos y dicen, sí, necesitamos una persona que esté aquí, digamos, revisando, controlando, ¿no? O guiándonos para esta implantación.
Yo creo que la clave es esa, que al final, si un promotor viene, oye, trabaja en BIM, pues claro que trabaja en
Lo que diga usted. Pues
no, pero es verdad, porque la exigencia te puede venir de manera externa, en este caso a través de un promotor, y también interna, de oye, creo en la metodología y sé lo que nos puede aportar. Pero esa parte externa de un cliente promotor que exige ese trabajo de esa manera, pues también es fundamental para que suceda lo que está sucediendo, por ejemplo, ahora aquí en ERRE Arquitectura y en muchas empresas de estudio de arquitectura de España, a nivel de España.
Interesting. You need to come to support also from the customer side. If a developer wants to run a construction site and say, I want this in BIM, Javier said, what are you going to say? Of course, we do it in BIM. We don't know, we will find a way to do it. It's important that the support of this initiative comes from both sides. But they said the compromise 100% is need to be a believer on this. Otherwise, it won't move forward.
You know, I hear it what you're saying, and you know, when I'm saying I hear what you're saying, it means I completely disagree. So that no, I agree.
I'm waiting for that.
No. But I yesterday I participated in one of the meetings in the construction industry, which they were talking about the growth of the industry, etc. And I have a chance to just exchange a few words with one of the CEOs of the business, and when I start talking about BIM, and I said, you know, what are your position about it? He said, oh, BIM, I'm not interested. So you see, this is something which is I hear you, but I think the market, it's not ready. I think we're fighting with just to bring something to the market which is still not very clear. What is it? The CEO of the business does not sometimes see the benefits. They don't have the need, they don't have the urgency, they don't see all of the digital transformation as an important part for the industry. So I hear it's important, but I see, I am a very pragmatic guy. I check on the market, and the guy saying, no, what is this? You know, 3D, I'm not interested.
Well, let's do something like you open for LinkedIn, any other job seeker platform, and you type the BIM manager or BIM modeler. I am sure there is positions that are available. There is money behind that, so no one will pay for a guy to do something with Revit or ArchiCAD or whatever if there is not a revenue behind it. So the fact that, as Maria said, that those positions exist and they have even roles of managers for those positions, they should be okay. The industry, we haven't really get this as a solution, but somehow we see it's the first door, is the way to get there. No, because the jobs roles exist under the BIM methodology.
I trust you. No, it exists. We know that we just putting the people on the BIM positions, but you know, the support from the top management sometimes is not there. So I think
completely. Yeah. The bottom line of this is like, if there is no support, there is no implementation.
Exactly.
María, as much as they want, they cannot run BIM for their studio if they don't have the support from the top, right? But the industry is slowly moving. Well, Pietro, time to close the first episode of the season, right?
No, you make me very tired after the 30 minutes, and I just want to talk more, but I see the counter is going down as well. So I think that was good. You know, I still think that there is a lot of potential. I love to see the guys like them, really, because they really passionate about the transforming the industry. And guys, if you wish to join us, come over, talk about it, because we can change the whole industry, which is one of the oldest in the world. And so it's still lagging behind all of the changes. I just thinking, you know, how all of this open GPT part, etc., will just change the relationship within the construction business. It's a lot of potential. Let's just use it, catch it, and bring it into the market to make it sure that we can do something much, much better. Join us, come over, talk to us. That disagree with me, disagree with Enrique, you know, whatever.
We have a very good potential guest lined up for this season, but still open so to hear some from you. You guys have something to say. So as Peter said, contact us. And I want to add also that we need your support. I would need you to sign up to the YouTube channel. We're going to see those numbers reflected also there. And the newsletter, guys. Don't forget the newsletter. It's growing very fast. We have very good and interesting articles coming out there. It's on LinkedIn, the BIM Cafe, also the newsletter link to this webinar. Just take a look, come over, comment, share, and be part of the community that we are building.
Right. No, I think one of the key elements is really to disagree with us. I see one of the key elements which it's humming really, and which I really love to discuss it. I see the good projects really coming in. So I see the BIM modeling is really just ramping up, and there is a lot of demand on this. But it's a lot of questions as well. So if you have questions as well, just come over. Let's discuss it. It's just it's our educational part. So just we would like to share it. When we talk to us, we learn all the time. So it's helping us to build a better services and better model. We are much closer to the real market, to the customer. So come over, talk, and just tell us what you have, where you have a problem.
Fantastic. Thank you so much to everyone. A pleasure to have you back. Happy 2023. We're still in January, so it's allowed to say it, right?
We did the first one, episode 3, number 1. We did it. Thank you very much, guys, for being with us. Replay, share it. Enjoy the day, the rest of the day. Thank you, Enrique, for preparing everything, and see you next week.
Exactly. See you next week. Thank you so much. Bye.
Ciao.